people in Nigeria already going to be getting paid. Okay, so this coming Friday, we just launched and they're already getting paid, which is exciting. Okay, now we're going to do a presentation here in a second, but I want to make a couple announcements. And the first announcement, just so everybody knows, is the company is going to change their name. Okay, nothing else is going to change except the name and maybe the colors and the branding of the websites and stuff like that, and only get better. Actually, I did hear that they're going to a one-page registration enrollment, which is nice. Okay, so anyway, they're just making it better and better. I am on the partner council in North America and in Nigeria now, so I'm going to have some inside scoop of what's going on, plus some influence on how we move forward in the company and stuff like that. I talked to Craig, and he's going to extend the Catalyst Club to all of Nigerians. Okay. And it's in the Catalyst Club, and I'll explain how you get in the Catalyst Club, is going to be go until the end of February. So you have a month, okay, to get in the Catalyst Club, okay? And this is pretty exciting because I think Informa, she's already qualified for the Catalyst Club VIP #1. You sponsor 3 people, okay, in the Catalyst Club that together they generate 600 point volume within the 4 weeks of their enrollment. Okay, so let's say you sponsored one person at 100 points and 2 at 200 points. You just need one more person to buy 100 points. It doesn't matter. Okay, you just need, or a customer. So you just need a total of 600 point volume within your first until end of February. Okay, and you'll be a Catalyst VIP 1. Now, if you're really want to get going and have a little bit more things offered to you, and I'll show you what you get, is the Catalyst 2 is sponsors 6 people together with 1,200 points, okay? And you're a VIP 2. And then if you want to be VIP 3, you sponsor 9 people with a total of 1,800 points. Now, these are people or customers. These are brand partners or customers, okay? Together generate 1,800 point volume within 4 weeks, and you're a VIP 3. Now, believe it or not, I've hit VIP within the first 7 days, and I've actually hit VIP 3 5 times now. But they only going up to VIP 3, okay? But I've done that 5 times now with customers and brand partners, okay? Now, obviously, here in the States, you can get 1,000 points for a elite pack. Okay, that in the VIP section, you just need to have a few more sponsored, but then they can be at 200 points or whatever. Now, what happens is when you get these different titles, okay, you get the rewards here, okay? So with the VIP 1, you get a pin, a certificate, recognition call, social media post, a digital Zoom background, and a hat. And everybody, VIP 1, 2, and 3 get that. And VIP 2 get a limited edition travel bag and VIP interest at events. So when they have events in your area, you'll obviously get into the event before everybody else gets into the event. Okay. And then VIP 3, you have seating up front in the events. Okay. And then there's a VIP cocktail hour and executive gifts. So it's kind of neat to get involved in it. Actually, North America, they launched this here and started North America, and it's all over the world now, obviously. But our sales were up from November, December, and January, which is usually low. They were up 24%. Okay, which is really good. That's amazing. Okay, and so anyway, that's that's on the Catalyst Club, and so people can know that as they sponsor, they can have that. So now I'm going to shift into the presentation. I have kind of an updated presentation to share with everybody here. Okay. And so, as she said, if you want to, WhatsApp your guests, your download, whatever you want to do during this right here, they can join us anytime, obviously. Sooner the better. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm pretty sure you can see my screen right here. Okay. And let me just slide it over here in the middle a little bit more. Right there. Okay. So, as I said earlier, welcome to our presentation. My name is Rick Billings. I've been in network marketing for about 17 years. And, if you're looking for a side hustle, there's several things that you need to really make sure a company has. And that's a strong track record. There's a lot of companies that pop up here and pop up there and stuff like that. And they go for a while. There's some companies that come up and run for 2 or 3 years and they just close down because they made a boatload of money off of people. And the owners of it just close down and go wherever. Okay. Their intention was never to be a multi-generational company. You got to have a great management team with a strong vision. And you'll see that coming up this Saturday on the call. As they have the call, they're going to share the vision with everybody. You got to have products that people want and they're fairly priced. Okay. An international growth opportunity. That's huge. A fair compensation plan. And boy, do we have one. No cap on your compensation. Sky's the limit how much money you can make. There's a gal in our company in France that makes $2.5 million a year in residual income. 2.5 million US. That's life-changing income, obviously. 100,000 is life-changing income, okay? Build a multi-generational business that you can build from your phone, right? You can work anywhere. You got a laptop and a phone or just a phone, and you can build your business. So welcome to NewAge RX, okay? And soon to have a new name, okay? Here's some company facts. I joined, NewAge RX 12 years ago, okay, in 2011, and RX was founded. And then we merged in with NewAge in 2012, okay? In 2020, December 2020. Our executives have decades of experience in the network marketing industry. And they actually just brought a new marketing person over from Janess. She's got a decade of experience in the industry, and she just recently came over to our company, okay? We're a house of brands. We have over 55 products. There's zero compromise policy on our products. Deanna Latson doesn't compromise at all, okay? The company is doing about $300 million in sales. They're 100% debt-free. They have zero debt. They have the highest paying compensation plan in the industry. See, they split 50-50 with the partners in the field. They believe in equal partnership with the partners in the field and the company. There's 4 patents on the compensation plan. They operate in over 55 countries. We have a Bill of Rights, a Founders Club, and a Catalyst Club, okay, which is really pretty cool. Now, the executives right here, Darren Zobrist is our CEO. John Wadsworth is our Chief Brand Product Officer, Chief Brand Partner Officer. Okay. Deanna Latz is our Chief Product Officer. Cameron Bott's our President of North America. Craig DeBride's the President of Africa. And Craig's gold, and he's accomplished so much, you can't believe it. Sometimes over the past couple of years to get launched, he's gotten a hard time and stuff like that, but he has vowed to take and create a compensation plan and products for a country, okay, to their economy, right? And that's amazing. It's never been done in the industry before, ever. And yes, the hero products aren't launched yet, but they'll be out before you know it here soon. And people will be able to join this business for very little and still have a chance to earn as much money as they want. We have over 100 employees serving our brand partners all around the world. Brent Palmer, myself, and Aaron Decker on the Nigerian Partner Council. That will change quarterly. They will add more people as people rise in the ranks. So here's your chance. You want to be in the partner council. You want to affect change in Africa. You want to help things go. You know, to be South Africa has their own partner council, and Nigeria has their own partner council. And this is your chance to shine, to be on those. Okay. We have a Bill of Rights, an industry first. Okay. That 12 years ago, the owners and founders had a vision to say, we are going to protect brand partners. They are the lifeblood of our business. Without them, we have nothing. So there's true protection. My previous company had a clause that said we can terminate you for no just cause. So and it's happened in the industry so many times. People, rise the ranks, they make a lot of money, and they get terminated for some little thing that they picked out. Okay. Well, NewAge can't do that. Okay. We have a founders club. And once you achieve the chairman level, you can be invited into the founders club, and you get equal voting rights with the owners of the company, which is huge. And you share in the profit of the country that you help build. And we are just getting started in Africa. South Africa, a few little countries around there, Nigeria. What's next? Ghana, Cameroon. There are 54 countries in the continent of Africa. This is really exciting, okay? There's no boundaries with the internet. And that's what excites me. Now, NewAge has a unique, highest quality products in the market, okay? If you're like most people, chances are you want to feel better, you want more energy, you want less information in your body, you want to lose some weight, or maybe just be proactive in your health. And we have the products for you. We have products in the physician's desk reference. That's the doctor's Bible of drugs. There's only one other network marketing company that has products in there in the entire world. It's amazing. Now we do research and development, do collaboration of doctors, scientists, health and wellness, our wellness council, athletic council. Deanna Latson runs this, and there are hundreds of people all around the world. This is just a few pictures right here, but there are people that give input. There are dentists, okay, that give input on our products to make the best of the best products. In a world of compromise, Deanna Latson, she will not participate. She goes for the highest quality products, raw materials in the entire world. Okay. There's so many certifications that we have. Okay. There are companies that can order our products, test them, and what's on the labels in the bottle and a potency guarantee. Who does that? And we have never failed in 12 years. That is a track record. That's unbelievable. These are effective products. Okay. Now we're a house of brands, so we have multiple brands. And I just show these here because the fact is you have an international business. You can recruit people in the UK, in Asia, in Korea, in North America, in Canada, Mexico, all around the world, 55 plus countries you can recruit people. And there are different products available. I shouldn't say different, but some countries are limited in the products they've available, like your limitation right now, but you'll get more later, trust me. Okay. They are launched Nigeria with Tanisha Noni. This has been around for 26 years. They have sold $8 billion worth. What is that? 3.6 trillion naira. And I got naira spelled wrong. Sorry about that. 3.6 trillion naira. Isn't that amazing? Okay. This product works. Okay. Tanisha Noni juice, T&J. Okay. Now, it was in Nigeria for a while under the Mirinda brand, and then they stopped selling it. They sold $40 million in Nigeria in 10 years. 40 million. This is a tropical superfood that's prized by Polynesians. for thousands of years due to the vitality and the numerous health benefits. It has 275 phytonutrients. Okay, so many benefits. And there's health studies. There's over 120 health studies. There's several health studies that have been done in Nigeria. And here's a link to 2 of them. So if you go to this presentation, Explore New Age Africa, you'll see these links right here that you can click on and download and read those studies. We had a scientist on last week to give a training on those, okay? You know, there's so many health benefits of Tanisha Noni. You just have to share it, people. It promotes overall health and wellness. It supports healthy immune systems. It boosts your energy and endurance, supports joint health and promotes mobility, supports a healthy cardiovascular system, fights harmful free radicals, and protects against oxidative damage. Powerful adaptogens protect and balance stress response, offers mood balancing effects, and more. Who doesn't want better health? Everyone. We have something that everybody wants: better health and more money. What a combination. Everybody in the world wants that. Trust me, you just got to start sharing with people, okay? Here's the ingredient facts on it. You can see there's a blend, exclusive blend there, but it really is very, very effective. We have, you can enroll with the Elite Pack. We'll go into this in a second, which is 70,000 Naira. The Ultimate Pack is 130,000 Naira. This includes VAT tax, and this is the brand partner price, which is actually 30% off the retail. You get the brand partner price 30% off of retail. The Hero brand is right behind. It's coming. And before we know it, it'll be here. We need to focus on Noni, okay? Get that out there. This will be here, and this is going to give the biggest boost to your business because people can enroll with 20 points. Right now, the Elite Pack is 100 points, okay? So New Age offers the ability to own your own business. You will work from home, but not on your own. We work as a team. This is a team effort. When you join, your upline's going to add you to a WhatsApp group. There's tons of WhatsApp groups out there that we have. And you'll plug in. And when you plug in, if you want to change your life, you will plug in and take action. That is so key. This compensation plan is unbelievable, okay? Over the past 2 years, we have shared it so many times. And people say, well, how do you make money, Rick, with the New Age compensation plan? The brand partners are the marketing arm for the company. This product is only available through brand partners, period. Yes, Conga is our logistics partner that delivers it, which we'll review in a minute, but you can only get it through brand partners. We find customers, resellers, and more brand partners like ourselves. All the products have points assigned to them, okay? So a case of Noni has 100 points assigned to it. And we earn weekly commissions. Yes, weekly. And the people that started out fast are going to get their first pay this coming Friday. Okay. And we earn weekly commissions on all the team points every single Friday. Friday, Steve has kind of coined that as Sweet Fridays. Okay. And then we teach and train others to do the same. You know, when you sponsor somebody, you're not responsible for them, but you are responsible to them. So you should make sure at least you've provided the information to those people so they can plug in. And then you repeat until you achieve your financial goals. You know, money creates belief, and belief creates action, and action creates money. And it's a cycle. And as these products go from your head to your heart, and you start to want to change people's lives for the better, you will make as much money as you ever wanted. Trust me. I don't care what your situation is. Get it out of your mind. Move forward because there's a boatload of money to be made. You know, in the industry, there's 3 types of compensation structures: a unilevel, a binary, and a matrix. They all have limitations. And 12 years ago, Dr. Fred created the multi-line compensation plan. You join, you're that person at the top. You can build as wide as you want and as deep as you want. Unlimited width, unlimited depth equals unlimited income. An industry first, never done before. So getting started with NewAge as a brand partner, there's a media kit. 4,000 Naira normally. It is free until the end of March. So there's no excuses. It's free till the end of March. You should be able to sign up anybody. Then you have to activate your business once. Your business level is determined by the point volume you accumulate by selling or using products in your first 4 calendar weeks, the first 4 Fridays. You do that one time. You activate your subscription with a minimum of 100 points right now, 70,000 Naira in Noni every 28 days to be commission qualified. So right now, you cannot activate at the member business. You activate at the elite level or the ultimate level. Okay? And you get 4 lines at the elite level, 5 at the ultimate. And there's so many benefits. The ultimate, your automatic gold status, and you get a power reentry, which we'll talk about that later. There are 10 ways to get paid in NewAge, and it's all automated. It's going to come to you automatically in your back office, okay? There's retail profit and new volume bonus, okay? So the retail profit, sell your favorite NewAge products, which obviously is just Noni right now, okay, at full retail when you're a subscriber, and you'll earn 20%, okay? They'll give you the 20% plus the points in your business. Now, you can have a unique discount code that you can offer people, okay? And when you offer them that discount code, they can get 10% off. If they go on a subscription and get 20% off, but you still get the points. And I love that. I have hundreds of people that are on subscription. And every Saturday when that subscription cycles through, all those points flow up in my business and auto balance. And it makes me a lot of money. So your new volume bonus, which is really a first order bonus is called, you get 35% of the products that you sell to customers and members, brand partners, during the first 4 weeks, okay? Now, I think I got that wrong there. It's actually a first order bonus. You get that one time within that first 4 weeks, okay? So if they activate and they don't, if they enroll and they don't activate for 2 weeks, they got 4 weeks to activate. So you get in that first 4 weeks, and 50% of the volume of their volume points roll up. So as you see these right here, these people here, this person on the left with the holding the iPad or whatever like that, he sponsored 4 people. He's making 28,000 Naira from each one of those people. 28,000 Naira the next week. The next week. As soon as they buy during that week, whatever you do this week, current week, you get paid the following Friday. Plus, he gets 100 points from each one of them, depending where they're placed in his downline, that flows up that line. Okay? It's amazing. Now, the USD to Naira exchange is $1 to 400 Naira. Okay? Just so you know. Now, the base commission, as I said, it flows up. I'm just showing 2 lines here. Obviously, the elite has 4. The ultimate has 5. Okay? And a couple things didn't change here. So this is actually 20,000. That's not 13,334. That's in the U.S., okay? So the line each week in your business that has the most volume, and let's say just by the dots, the left side has more volume, you make 10% of those points. So whatever the points are, you make 10% of those points in Naira. It maxes out at 800,000 Naira per week. I got to use to saying these numbers here, okay? 800,000 Naira per week is what you can make on each pay line. And you have on a elite, you have one power line and 4 pay lines. The elite, you have one power line and 3 pay lines. So you can make 800,000 on each pay line per week. And it's actually 20,000 points in each line. And you're optimized. And if you optimize your income position, you get a second position. You get another one to put below yourself down here. So here's a couple facts right here. With 40 active people on line 1 and 40 active people on line 2, one of those persons, one person in each line, is going to make 40 million naira. And when that happens, you're going to make 60 million naira. Okay? Yes, that's over 100,000 US. So when I say there's a lot of money to be made, there is a tremendous amount of money to be made, okay, in this business. You just got to go out and share with people. Now, there's a savings bonus. So once you earn 100,000 naira in base commission in a week, they're going to give you an extra 15% of that and add it to a savings account. Okay. And you're able to earn 200,000 naira per week at a max. Okay. And then once it reaches 4 million naira, they're going to give it to you all at once. Okay. And then, which is amazing. Okay. This is life-changing income for a lot of people. Now we have an income position bonus and a pay line bonus. They take 1% of worldwide sales and put them in these bonuses. When you maximize a income position, you get a part of the bonus pool. When you optimize a third pay line, you get into the bonus pool. And again, there's a boatload of money to be made when you hit these levels in leadership. Okay. We have matching bonus. Now, when you're ultimate, you're unlocked. The first 3 levels of matching bonus is unlocked for life. If you are not ultimate, you have to sponsor 4 people in your first 8 weeks and you unlock those 3 levels. If you miss that altogether, you just always have to have at least 4 people sponsored in your business. And they call that silver status. So you earn 7% of all the people that you sponsor, their base commission, you're earning 7% on. This is about building a team and helping others succeed, not just sponsor them and run off to somebody else. Help that person succeed, okay? The people they sponsor, you earn 6% on, and the people those people sponsor, you earn 5% on. And then once you're earning 200,000 naira in base commission, it opens up the 4th level. Okay. And then 400,000 naira opens up the 5th level. And then optimizing 1 income position and 2, you can see there to open up all the levels. These are generations, actually. They're not levels, they're generations. So you can sponsor somebody 10 levels down in your business, and that's your first matching bonus generation. And there's compression. So if a brand partner is inactive, everybody shifts up. This is amazing because they believe in paying out all the compensation plan. Now you get a title bonus. This is only for Africa. You get a title bonus. So already, a little congratulations to Informa. She, a barrister there, she's already a supervisor level. Okay. She's working on manager, but she's a supervisor level. So she's getting a 20,000 title bonus of 20,000 naira. No, excuse me. She's making 20,000 naira. She's getting a 5,000 bonus. The third column over there. She's getting a 5,000 naira bonus. Okay. So you can see as you raise the different levels, you get those. Now you get both of them. So I think she skipped to supervisor. So she had team lead and supervisor. So she gets a combination of both. They'll add them together and put them in there. Okay. So this is only Africa has this. Nobody else around the world has this bonus. And then there's business rewards. Business rewards are you get these credits just for building your business, sponsoring people, getting customers. Okay, you get these rewards. And currently, right now, what you can do is you can actually send those rewards, I believe, to your e-wallet. I think they have that set up to go to your e-wallet. And you can also buy a voucher at Conga. So you can buy a voucher at Conga and be able to shop. Okay. And they just give you this on top of everything else. They have lifestyle perks. For every dollar you spend on the qualified products, you earn another back in lifestyle dollars. You're able to convert these lifestyle dollars to wholesale savings, trip giveaways, and bling and more, which you'll learn about that. They don't have all of it in place yet. But as we go down the months down the road, they'll have all this stuff in place for you. Okay, just focus on building your business right now. But it doesn't stop there. There's more. Auto balance. They got a patent on auto balance, meaning if you, let's say you activate with a case, 2 cases of noni. So you are a ultimate level with noni. And let's just say you buy another case. That 100 points gets auto balanced in your business, because it's over and above what you originally bought. Let's say next month you bought, your auto ship was 1 case of noni, but you bought a total of 3. They would take those extra 200 points and auto balance them in your business. Okay. We have a cost of living increase. It's a percentage of your base commission that gets added to your check. And then a power reentry. A power reentry, what you to be able to place your power reentry, you have to optimize your business and become a senior officer. And when that happens, you can put your reentry in your downline, or you can put it in anybody in the company's downline. So let's say that somebody has cross-lined you and you want to work with them. You can place it over there. Okay. It's never been done before, and they have a first in the industry, and they have a patent on it. Okay. Now we have the NewAge Share app, which everybody should make sure they download the NewAge Share app. You log in with your brand partner ID, which is a letter and a series of numbers, and your password. If you forgot your password on the same login screen, you can reset your password, and you can send files to people. Okay, videos to people. Your contacts will sync in it. You can log into your back office. There's so many things that you can do right from your phone. Okay. You get a branded website. Okay. Now, after next week, the colors might change on this a little bit. A few things might change this, but you get a branded website, which is the companyname.com / and your ID number, or the company name / and a unique name that you put, username that you put in your back office. You can make smart links to send to people. You can make smart enrollment links. Okay, which is really amazing. Now, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Okay, so team is together, everybody achieves more, right? So with NewAge, it's a win-win business. You help other people in your business grow, and you grow. Okay, it's so exciting. Now, there's a lot of people making a fortune in NewAge. I mean, I make a lot of money in NewAge, okay, in RX, okay? And they all have the same. We all have the same company, the same products, the same compensation plan, the same training and support. The only variable is you. How bad do you want this? Okay? How bad do you want to change your life forever? You can do this. I believe anybody, I don't care who you are, anybody can learn this business if they want to. It's not a complicated business. Yes, it takes a lot of effort, but it's not complicated by no means. You will use tools like this presentation or videos that happens at the front of this presentation, where we'll put this one. Okay. And just share that with people 24/7, 365. You can build your business anytime, all around the world. So you got to start living your dream life today. Okay. No matter what you decide, if you're a guest here, don't never let anybody steal your dreams. Don't let anybody ever tell you you can't do this, because you can. So at this point, I would say thanks for attending. Get back to the person that invited you to the presentation, and have them, get you enrolled and position your downline, plug into everything we're doing, and and let's start building. Now, at this point, I would usually stop the presentation, but I have a little bonus for everybody. Now, this page right here is additional resources, has the Facebook page for the company's Facebook page, the company's Instagram page, our team's Facebook page right here. Okay. Here's a video down below here that is about enrolling, shows you how to enroll. But I also just recently, and then there's a back office training right there. I also recently just put a new little training series together. I'm going to go through you real briefly, and we'll spend more time on this later. And because you can go to this website and navigate all the way to the end in the bottom right-hand corner on your phone, just swipe it over and get to this page. And I'll briefly go through here. So you log into your back office at office.newage.com or whatever the company name. When they change it next week, it'll be office.whatever the company name.com. And I'm sure this will forward to it anyway. It'll still work. You put your username, which has to have a capital letter at the beginning. You put your password. If you forgot your password, click the forgot password link right below there, and it will allow you to set another one. So when you go to your back office here, you're going to see a dashboard, and your dashboard's going to kind of keep track of your title advance there. You're going to see it progress across there. There's lifetime earnings that you'll see until you get to a certain level. You'll see your savings bonus start to grow there. You can actually hit over here and hit enroll somebody. You can shop, subscribe, and then there's a live shop live, which you'll learn about that later. And they're all shown on the left-hand side here. Okay. And as you go across, as we scroll down on that same page, you'll see your qualification week, and everybody's got a color. The only color is not showing here is green. Okay. They got blue, red, purple, and green. And this particular example is in the blue week. Qualifying is every blue week you qualify, which is every 4 weeks. Okay. And our products are designed to last 4 weeks. Okay. Your power rankings, when you start to, here's the different areas that they use for power rankings: your acquisition, your growth, your leadership and development, your earnings, your retention in your business. And this is how you get into the power rankings, and you'll start to see these fill out in the weeks to come, which is really pretty cool. Okay. This is your subscription. You must be on subscription to earn money, period, and get the cheapest price. Look at this right here. Add a subscription. You get lifestyle dollars for everything you spend. Here's something that's really important, okay? You save 30% on the products that you purchase yourself as a brand partner. You get 30% off those products, okay? But you must be a qualifying brand partner with at least 100 points every 4 weeks. Okay, so you want a subscription there. If you want to change it, go ahead and hit edit and change it. A lot of people, when they signed up, in this case they signed up for the ultimate and just put the ultimate on subscription. Well, they can go back and just change that to 100 if they want. Maybe they just want to get 200. They'll earn money on the extra 100 points. Plus, they'll just sell the other four bottles as they come along. Okay. When you hit shop, it takes you right to the website. If you want to buy something, make sure you're logged in. Hit that little person up there. Make sure you're logged in. It'll say, welcome back, so-and-so. And you got the Nigerian flag, and you just shop. You just buy. Okay? It's that simple. Orders. Right here is your order history. It'll show you right here your order history, what you bought, the tracking number on Conga and everything else like that. It's shipped right to your doorstep. This is exciting. These are your customer orders. So when you go to orders, you'll see all your customer orders down here. You'll see all their information, their phone number, email, and everything as they populate. And you can just change the search date if you want to. So let's say somebody ordered, and we're 6 months into it, and they ordered 4 months ago. You can look them up. Okay, and contact them or whatnot. So here we have smart links. You can set a smart link for anything. Here they set a smart link for somebody in Dubai. Okay, now they only have Noni available over there. And so you can set a smart link, 1 case of Noni, We talked about that last week. Informa mentioned that. Here's one case of noni. Send that to somebody, and they can enroll as a customer or a brand partner right there, okay? Then we go down to promotional codes. Now, I only have one promotional code. It shows they've aged as we've started here, but I don't know if this one is just going to stay and not expire or not, but there's your promotional code. You give this code to somebody, and they get a discount in your business. On the products, I should say. Okay. 10%. They get 10% off. They go on subscription, they get 20% off. They become a brand partner, they get 30% off. Okay. Pretty nice. Here's the lifestyle perks. It shows you how much Naira you have in lifestyle dollars. The first 28 days, if you see that higher, the first 28 days, they double it. So you're getting double your lifestyle perks in the first 28 days. And then it's dollar for dollar. Okay. Here's if you want to enroll a customer or create a smart link. You go over here to my business, hit enroll, make sure your number's there. I would upload your picture in your settings section so your picture shows up, okay? And they can, or because they can search for a brand partner, they hit sign up. You can also create a smart link by just clicking on that, making sure this is your name. Click on that and set an enrollment smart link. You just send that to people and they click on it and they enroll right away, okay? Here's your tree view. You go to business and tree view, you get to see your entire downline. Okay. And then if you click on that person, you can see the details. It opens up with all their information, their phone number, and their email, and everything else like that. Okay. A very good way to see that. You need to drill down into your downline and tell people, hey, all these people sitting right here, they didn't sponsor anybody else yet. Right here. It's just, when it's in a row like that, I can just kind of tell this person's sponsored too, but then these are all straight. So you need to inform them, send them a presentation, okay? Commission runs every Tuesday. So if you change your banking information and you want to see your commission every Tuesday, you can come over here. So it might be later in the day on Tuesday for you because you guys are 6 hours ahead of us. Okay. You just click submit and it'll then show all your detail. You can click on the hyperlink and it'll open up a PDF. You can download to your computer if you want to, or just look at it. And it's a whole commission report. This business is all automated, right? All you have to do is enroll and move products in your organization. Okay. And commissions will show up. Trust me. Bonuses will show up. All the 10 ways you get paid eventually will show up for you. Okay. Now, volume. I check this. These are a couple things we check frequently is volume. How much volume is in the business this week? You can drop this down and check a previous week. You can add a brand partner in your downline up here and check their volume for this week, last week, the week before. Just an easy way to say, hey, is somebody, earning or not? And that volume will show up in base commission points. Carryover volume, CO is carryover volume. Remember, any volume you don't get paid for carries over to the next week. Okay. Total volume, then it'll estimate the payout in Naira. Okay. Which is pretty cool. And this is all real time. Sometimes it takes an hour or something for the computer to refresh or whatever, and very rarely the next day, but by the next day, it's always refreshed. Okay. Here you set up your NewAge Pay. Okay. You hit manage right here and set up your deposit into your account in Naira. Now, this person right here said, I want 40% to go to my e-wallet because I want to use my e-wallet to buy products that I can then sell or use my e-wallet. You can use your e-wallet for your subscription, but there's a workaround you have to do, or you can just do 100% direct deposit. If somebody doesn't set up their NewAge Pay and they go for 3 or 4 weeks, the money is still in there. They never lose anything, period, ever. Okay. And to me, that's exciting because that's the right thing to do. No one will ever be cheated in this company. Okay. Here's a customer report. If you just want to just look at reports, another way here besides orders up there and look at customers, you can look at them here and you can download it and stuff like that. Okay. What I like to do is take these customers and add them into an email list and then email them and follow up with them. A week later or 2 weeks later, how do you like in the Tanisha Noni juice? Are you feeling better? Maybe you put them on an email list when they first get it and say, what I'd like you to do is on a piece of paper, write down the top 5 things health-wise that you are dealing with on a daily basis. And I want you to put it in the envelope and seal it. And then in 3 or 6 months, I want you to open it after you've been taking Noni for 3 to 6 months to see how you feel. Because a lot of times people forget. They forget. Okay. And they only know it when they stop taking Noni again. Okay. So right here is your brand partner report. So you click on brand partner report right here. The thing you have to remember is that it only shows 5 levels down in your business. So as you see that tree, it's going to show the first 5 levels. To see the next 5, you have to click here. And then it'll show you the 6 through 10. And then it'll show you 11 to 15. And then 16 to 20, and this person has people 26 levels down, meaning if you just stacked all like that, it goes down 26 levels in their business, okay? And then we go over here, and this is the savings bonus. As you're making savings bonus, it'll show up here on this area also. And then this is under settings right here. You want to change your username. That's the name that will go behind your website, right? NewAge.com / I think mine says Billings. Okay. Over here, you can add an address. Okay. Right now, everybody should make sure everybody changes their address down here. If you can't delete the old one that's in South Africa, don't worry about it. Just make sure when you order your products, you always choose your current address. Okay. It'll show here. You might order product for somebody else in Nigeria, maybe a family member, and their address is always right there. So you'll just want to keep it in there. So you can use a drop down. Okay. And then this over here shows your payment. Sometimes people have a couple different credit cards in here or debit cards they can have over here in the payment section. Okay. You can change your password here and so on. So anyway, this is something I just recently put together. You can go to NewAge.com. I'm just going to click, go all the way to the top again. Boom, 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 all the way back to the top. Here it is. So if you go to ExploreNewAge.com, explore NewAgeAfrica.com / and this is number /10, it gets here. Okay. And I'll just drop this right here in the chat. And then that way people can, you can go right to it. And then if you want to train your team on it, it's a great way to, when you got new team members, just to say, hey, let's just do a Zoom screen share. Or you're visiting with somebody, pull it up in your phone and say, let me just show you, here's the back office. And here's what you would do like that. And just go through there. And here's how you do that. Okay. And of course, we do have enrollment videos, and we have several of the videos there, and I'm sure more to come. But that site is something I want to make sure I have for you, that you can 24/7, 365 build your business. Okay. And not just wait to certain times or certain days. So anyway, I'm going to